Evening all. I'm here to give you a short little reading for Cancer during this solar eclipse, lunar eclipse season that we are in the midst of. My name is Haley. This is your subconscious oracle reading. I have read tarot for a long time, but I've never gone ahead with a YouTube channel, and all of a sudden I feel a calling since it is this little eclipse season right in my birthday. So if you're not familiar with that, we have the solar eclipse that just happened about a week ago. We have the lunar eclipse on Monday, April 8th. Sorry, I had a visitor. It's my son. Anyway, so we have the lunar solar eclipse on April 8th, which is my birthday. We have the orange devil comet flying through, and we're in Mercury retrograde. Fun times. You feeling those energies? Because I sure am. So what do we have for Cancer? Let's see. I've saved my cards. I've blessed them. But we are going to ask that spirits, angel guides, our ancestors, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, just deliver us those messages with the highest good. And if anybody out there sends anything negative our way, please return them back to sender. Spirit guides, angels, what do you have for Cancer? With this eclipse energy, we're going to flip this around. Spirit guides, angels, what do you have for Cancer? Some of these cards just fly out, right? Cancer. You know what? We're going to go with that. It's upside down. What do you got for Cancer? One more time here. One more time. Spirit guides, angels. So yes, you will hear my little guy back there. If I try to do anything, he wants part of it. The Observe card, huh? The Observe card has come out for a lot. So I did the other readings while he was occupied. So I do apologize. But as I was saying, the Observer card has came for pretty much 3 signs now, and I've only done about 5 or 6. This is a big one during this solar eclipse, right? You got to observe. You got to pay attention. The card that flipped out for you guys was a leg up, but it was upside down, okay? So a leg up is, kind of getting a hold of things, being on top of things. You got somebody else helping you. When it's in the reverse, it's you feeling that nobody's helping you. It's feeling everybody's against you. It's feeling that woe be me, no one can help me. I don't know what's going on. And I'm sorry, I'm going to film these a little better now that I'm going to start doing this all the time. But hopefully you can see that. So it's a polar bear, and he's kind of got his kid or another baby polar bear climbing on his back, giving him a leg up and helping him. So in the reverse, it's feeling like you don't have any help, right? So right now you're in this mode of feeling like you don't have any help, and you're probably starting to get a little pissed off. And the people around you, you're kind of like, you know what? I see now. I see you don't want to help me, and that's the mood that you're getting into. Well, and let me pull the book here, because sometimes when it's in reverse, make sure it's right. Let's see. Reverse. Are you always doing things by yourself? Do you have a little faith that help will come? So yes, the thing that we're saying, right? You're convinced the burden of the world is doomed to remain on your shoulders. Your beliefs about going it alone need to be discarded, though, as they do not serve you at all. Let others help you. Yes, it will make you feel vulnerable to admit you need help, but to be vulnerable is good for you. Have a lesson to learn. You must do something and let someone else assist. You can't do life all by yourself. Once you shift the expectation, you'll be amazed how quickly you get a leg up. So I think you feel like no one will help you. That was the vibe I was getting, but they will. But you have to just ask for that help sometimes. It's there. People can't read your mind. If you're expecting them to just come and help you and do stuff, some people you gotta tell them. So right now it's about observing. And this card came up a lot, like I said in my other readings. And this little fox here has got a telescope, and he's looking up at the moon, and he sees the one moon. But then there's a face back here, and you can't see it in this light. That's kind of hidden. And that's what he's trying to observe through this telescope right now. So you need to pay attention to everything that's going on around you. You just got to observe what's going on around you and see that people are willing to help, okay? Right now, you've got your blinders on to that. No one's willing to help. We're doomed. I got to do everything on my own. People are, but you got to ask them. So just try to observe before you freak out and, pull the woe be me card. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I have no issue. My mother's a Cancer. I have no issue with it. But I understand that aspect of it, because she doesn't always want to ask for help. And she doesn't realize that people can't see when she needs it, because she's not willing to, say, hey, I need help right now. But just watch people. reasons. Most of them aren't there to hurt you. They're there to help you. They're not trying to make you do things on their own. They're just not aware on how you operate and when you need the help, okay? So that's the 2 cards I got for you there. I am going to go ahead and run into a little bit of tarot with this. So I'm going to ask what messages we have for the Cancer, the sign of Cancer, during this eclipse we're currently going through. Spirits, angels, what messages do we have? And it's funny, so I noticed at the bottom of the deck of the oracle cards was why. Why? And it's kind of like, why? I'm doing everything. Why? Why isn't anyone helping me? I told you they will. Just pay attention. They will. Just look, observe the people around you. They're willing to help you, but ask them, okay? Don't just sit there like, why? Why is no one helping me? They'll help. It's there, okay? What have we got for Cancer? Go ahead and cards with the deck. Don't be afraid to ask. Sometimes you feel on your own. I feel a lot of you feel kind of suffocated, that there's nobody to help you, but you really do just have to open your mouth and just say, look, I need some help right now. You'll get it. And you don't have to be mean about it either. So just, try and stay calm within it and you'll get the help you need. So Page of Cups, 8 of Swords, tying yourself up in that. And we've got the Judgment card in the reverse. So sorry, do we have a Judgment? Yes, we do have a Judgment card in the reverse. Okay. So Page of Cups is flighty, right? He's kind of all loving and sweet and kind of kind of blind and pigs fly. You got a pig flying up here, sorry, on this side of the card. So this is a young person, young love, just kind of taking everything in and being that Page of Cups and being kind of, there's a sense of naivety to him. So he's kind of naive with things. So another part of that reading we have for the oracle cards is telling you to observe. So I think you need to observe people and just don't be naive by everything. So people will help you and they'll want to help you, but still at the same time, keep your eyes open and make sure they're not helping you for reward, because that's what I'm thinking here. So it's like you need a leg up and you want people to help you and you don't want to ask. And it's fine to ask them. Just make sure they're not doing it because there's something in for them. Make sure they're pure about it. As far as the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Swords is you constricting yourself in some way, but you can get out of it. So this girl is in this blindfold here, and she's got like these little ropes around her, but they're not tight. She can get herself out of them at any time. The struggle and the pain that you're feeling right now, like you're feeling ignored, you're feeling no one can help you, this is something that you can fix, because she's looking in the mirror and she has nothing on her on the outside. So this is an illusion that she's created, right? This is in her brain. She's tied herself up in her brain. She can easily come out of those. It's up to her. So it's up to you to come out of this like mode of no one will help me. Kind of like this, put yourself as your own prisoner and release that, okay? But just don't be naive. Don't fall for that Page of Cups of, oh, okay, I'll help you, but then what's in it for me? And I think you're scared of that, which is why you don't want to ask, because you feel like somebody's going to, think something's owed to them. The last one is your Judgment card, and it's Judgment in reverse. Now, this card here, I can come up with a lot of karma and karmic things, but I like to pull it because the artist has rendered it pretty differently. It still won't lose its meaning. It's going to have some of the same meanings that the Judgment would have in the Rider-Waite and any other tarot deck that you may see readers use, and this one's used a lot now. But in upright, it's spiritual awakening, redemption, all knowing. So you kind of want to look at the reverse of that. And it's self-doubt, hiding behind masks, a need to let go of the shadow aspect of your story, denying yourself and your loved ones, your true nature. So it's all right here. You don't want to ask anybody for help. You're trapping yourself in your own prison, okay? Get out of it. Get out of it. You've put yourself in this little upside down world here. You're casting judgment upon people, upon yourself, when you don't need to be. You don't. You're just so afraid that this person, and now I'm reading all these cards together. I don't know if somebody has been around before and offered you the world and basically blown smoke up your ass, and now you're afraid. Or you've done work for people in the past or favors and they've wanted something, and that's kind of what's putting you in this prison and putting you in this reverse judgment. So let go of these past hurts and these past betrayals by people that have made you feel like you have to do everything on your own, and just observe people's actions this week, okay? So observe the actions. Your cards were kind of all over the place, but now I see it as a whole and it makes sense, right? You feel like you're on your own doing everything, but you want to look people, watch them, observe their actions, but you can take yourself out of this prison. Not everybody's trying to blow smoke up your ass. Not everybody's trying to get something from you if you let them help. So let them help. So that's kind of your message. Just observe people, let the right people help. And hopefully that resonated with you. And if it did, go ahead, click the like and the share and the subscribe. And I'm sorry for the interruptions. Thank you.